Hello, and I'm back with another Stick It Down challenge for the month of September. You can join in by going to the blog spot and submitting your own creation using this month's sketch. If you are selected as the winner, you will be given the chance to join in as a guest designer. Pretty basic design, but it doesn't give you any measurements or anything, so it's kind of open to interpretation here. And so I've decided to use this cardstock as my base, and then this for my top square, and it has a little black edge around here, so I do want to back it a little bit with a little bit of an edge. I usually take that to mean that when it looks like that, but it doesn't have to. And then I have a couple star die cuts, but they are smaller, I think, than I would normally want, because obviously you can see this star is supposed to take up a lot more space on here. But those are the ones I have. I don't have a stacklet with a bunch of different size stars, so I'm just going to use what I have. And then I'm going to use this strip for my sentiment, and I'm going to use a very old Stampin' Up! Stamp set because I want the welcome on here. Surprisingly, I don't have any stamps with just the word welcome on it. So it is smaller than the sentiment strip is going to be, so I'm going to show you how I kind of take up the rest of the room on there. And then the foiling on here looks gold, but then it looks like rose gold, kind of, depending on how it hits the light. So I was trying it out with a couple different papers. I tried it with the gold, and then I tried it with the rose gold here, more of a coppery gold, and I think I'm going to go with the coppery gold. It's just a little bit different than unexpected, and I might make it look more pink than this gold will, and it's just kind of a little bit different gold color when it hits the light. So I just wanted to kind of take it the other direction. And so I've cut a base out of 5.5 by 4.25 with the center taken out, and then I layered that with a little bit smaller piece that's 5.25 by 4, and then I have my center piece, which I also cut the center out of, and that one is, I will tell you, is 3.25 by 4.5, or just about. And then so the smaller one here is a 4.25 by just about 3, so it's off just a little bit of that, but they do line up with a nice even edge. So I'm going to layer those. So I layered excuse me, some copper rose gold metallic paper that I used in the background, and with some gold foil paper. And then I also cut my sentiment strip, and I cut it twice so that I can layer it a little bit. It won't be layered exactly like this one is. I could have, cut a strip, just a little bit bigger and done it that way, but I'm just going to layer it like up into the side a little bit. So, and this is going to be a pretty basic, straightforward design. I just wanted the welcome, so I just used my VersaFine little cube here and just put ink on the welcome part, and then I let that dry first. Very important with VersaFine to make sure it dries before you cut it out with any die cuts, and then I cut it out with the die. It's just a basic sentiment strip die, and then I'm going to just put my card together, and then I will show you the end result. So I've glued everything down, and I would say that a couple tips that I have when working with especially metallic paper is to be patient and let everything dry. It's very easy to accidentally slip things around, and you want to get any adhesive off the foil paper as quickly as possible, because it does make it not as shiny if it dries on the paper. And so because I have this extra little room here, I'm going to just use that for some embellishments. I have these, they're little kind of pinkish rose sequins. I'm just not sure, I always struggle. I mean, I don't know if you do, but I always struggle with what color embellishments to use I have little gold sequins. I need to get some more gold options because I just don't have a lot, which is surprising for me because I love gold. So tell me what you think. I think maybe these are just not doing it for me. So maybe we'll go strictly gold on here. It just gives a little more pop than the pinky ones. So I think I'm gonna go with the gold, and I'm just gonna pop 3 of those on here to take up this extra room on my sentiment strip. And then this card will be complete. And I think it's so pretty. And this is a pretty basic, you know, design, but it really can be kicked up a notch when you add some metallic papers. Come back again soon to see my liberal interpretation on the same sketch design.